Kylie Jenner sells out her own kind. They want the Don't Die guy to die. 2026 music gets even lamer. How not to shoot your shot. And hundreds of videos you've never seen at patreon.com/doseofbuckley. Before we really start this video, I feel the need to show you something. No, not that. I haven't become that kind of content creator yet. I want to show you my movie collection. Over 500 DVDs and Blu-rays. Everything from classic cinema like Yojimbo, 12 Angry Men, The Maltese Falcon, mixed alongside real classic cinema like Basketball and Dirty Work. And this is just the movie collection. Never mind all the TV show box sets I have. Or, how about these shelves of video games? The bottom shelf is stacked too deep, so there's an entire row behind it. Plus I got a couple boxes in the closet. Oh hey, my entire collection of Yakuza games. Also, some of these are my girlfriend's games as well, so if you think any of them suck, those are hers. Yeah. Anyway, I show you this not to flex on you like I'm the world's nerdiest rapper, so Young Gravy or BB No Money. No, I'm showing this to you because I want you to understand my relationship with physical media before I basically shit all over it. If you're seeing this and going, oh yeah, good collection, Buckley, for a beginner, but I have way more than you. I need you to understand there is a fine line between collector and hoarder. And you, me, we took a big old dump on that line years ago and are pretending having all this shit is normal. That it serves a purpose beyond turning yourself into the world's lamest dragon. Your pile of gold you nest on is a stack of Ratchet & Clank games and Tarantino movies. So, July 1st, exactly 1 month ago as I upload this, Sony announced that starting in 2028, they would no longer be producing physical game discs for the PlayStation. I've had a month to try and collect my rational thoughts about this, unlike, say, the people who reacted to the news 5 minutes after it was posted. You are killing ownership. You are killing legal preservation. You are killing discoverability. You are killing publishers. You are killing developers. This is a move that might slightly improve bottom lines, but tear down every other aspect of this medium. Well done. You've starred up. What in the actual fuck are you all doing? Hashtag not buying PS6 unless it supports physical games. I have no words. Final nail in the coffin of the company I once loved. You once loved a company? Like, I need you to hear those words spoken back to you so you understand how insane that sounds. Complicit in the downfall of video game stores, trades, and friends borrowing games. This guy pretending he has friends, that's cute. What are you doing to your loyal players? This is not the way. Says a fellow hoarder. I want someone to carbon date the layer of dust on that copy of Max Payne 3 for the PS3. Other corporations got in on the dunking. Makes about as much sense as us changing to digital pizzas, says Domino's Pizza UK. 182,000 likes for a simile that makes no sense. You can't eat a digital pizza. Hell, Domino's physical pizzas are barely edible. You can play a digital game or watch a digital movie. In fact, you get the exact same experience, besides not having another thing taking up space on a shelf once you're done with it. But yeah, people online are still pissed at Sony about this. 2 weeks later, on a post where Sony writes, Happy National Hot Dog Day, with a clip from Spider Noir, it got a community note on Twitter that said, Sony is pushing an all-digital future without being upfront about its limits. PS5 downloads can't be played from USB, and expanding storage requires an expensive NVMe SSD. Digital games are licenses, not true ownership. Physical discs preserve choice, competition, and ownership. Fuck does that have to do with Nick Cage housing a glizzy? And yeah, I get it. Believe me, I get it. I didn't even show you guys my comic book collection, did I? No, clearly I don't actually want physical to go away. I'm a nearly 45-year-old dinosaur who grew up blowing into cartridges and looking through the instruction booklet on the way home from Toys R Us with Mom and Dad. A sentence that will make 0 sense to a child born today. What's a Toys R Us? What's an instruction booklet? What's a Mom and Dad? Buckley. But when you think about it from a rational standpoint, owning all this shit is a little absurd, isn't it? Let's talk about the 4 main benefits of ownership. 1. It's yours. You can enjoy it whenever you want without fear of ever having it delisted from a digital marketplace, or that digital marketplace going under, like when Ultraviolet shut down and the 6 people who bought movies from it lost them all. Or Sony losing a licensing deal in the UK, so they're deleting 500 movies from their services there. Even if you bought Terminator 2, it's hasta la vista, baby. And yeah, that is severe bullshit. I'll tell you right now, I agree that if companies aren't going to make physical copies of games, movies, etc. available and expect you to pay your hard-earned real-life money for digital versions, there needs to be better laws governing digital ownership. If I buy, say, Max Payne 3 for $30 on Steam, I want guarantees that I'll be able to access that game in 10 years from now. I won't. Just like I haven't touched my physical copy of Max Payne 3 in 10 years and almost definitely won't ever again. But I want to know I can. Again, this is the absurdity. That guy who posted his shelf full of games. There's over 500 games there, I'd bet. If he managed to find the time to replay one of those games every month for the rest of his life, it would take him 41 years to replay every single game. Or possibly play them for the first time. I have movies in my collection I've never watched. I've never watched Schindler's List. Why did I buy it? Because I thought someday I might want to watch Schindler's List. That day has not come yet. I have watched Grandma's Boy about 10 times though. True masterpiece. So I guess that was a good purchase. But if you're a physical collector of media, after you finish this video, I want you to go to your shelves and really look at all that shit you have and give it the Marie Kondo treatment. Does this spark joy? Do you really, really care that you own this thing? And if your answer is, well, actually, Buckley, I can't go to my shelves. A lot of it is stored in boxes. Then you already have your answer. When was the last time you opened that box? Be fucking honest. This is an intervention for both you and me. Somewhere in a box, I have a copy of Total Overdose for the Xbox. I'm never gonna play that again. The odds of that box getting touched in the next 10 years are about the same odds as most of these Twitter users touching a box in the next 10 years. So, let's move on to number 2. You can lend your physical copy out to a friend or loved one.
This is how you share your games on PS4. Thanks.
PlayStation.
Like, say, I don't know, a girl you don't know very well, but she's cute and says she's never seen Modern Family's first season, and you just so happen to have the first season on DVD, because you're a crazy lunatic hoarder who paid real money for the first season of Modern Family on DVD, just hoping for a moment like this to come. But then she says, oh, no thank you, I don't really think I have time to watch it anyway, but it was really nice of you to offer. And then never speaks to you again, and it's still shrink-wrapped in a small DVD closet that you have specifically to store box sets that you're realizing you haven't opened in over a year and are just doing so to take this picture. You know, or like some sort of made-up scenario like that. So, if you're not going to play it, and you're not going to start your own library, well then benefit number 3, you can sell it. Except I can't, because what if, in 15 years from now, I really do want to play my copy of Brutal Legend for the Xbox 360? No, you're right, I should sell it, so let's just see what it's going for here. $7? It was $50 new! So I'm going to spend time listing it on eBay, dealing with tire kickers. Can I see the back? Can I see the disc? Can you take a picture of it with your feet in the background? Get a box, put it in the box, write an address on it, drive it to the post office, and ship it for $7? Get the fuck out of here. Yes, some older games are valuable. My obsessive compulsion to own a bunch of bullshit led me to purchasing a copy of Cubivore for the GameCube when it first came out. One of those recently sold for $800. That'd be worth the hassle, but I can't sell it now. It's valuable. You know you've had these same thoughts, collectors. And so, if you're not going to use it, lend it, or sell it, then I guess you fall into category number 4. You're preserving it for future generations. Because future generations would be absolutely deprived if you, archivist of the past, hadn't held on to that copy of Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Can I tell you something? Your collection of movies, video games, books, CDs, records, whatever you think you're preserving, your kids or grandkids are hauling that shit off to Goodwill 3 minutes after you are in the fucking ground. You know, the people who hate these decisions the most will say shit like, Sony wants you to own nothing and be happy. I want that too. Oh, your God, to find happiness in myself and not in the endless quest for more dust collecting bullshit? Oh my God, what a dream. So yes, Sony is bad, Microsoft and Nintendo suck too, and digital ownership rights need to be better. But also, your mission to preserve everything you like is a fool's errand. In 100 years, you and your copy of Lollipop Chainsaw will be long forgotten.